Hello guys, and welcome to a new video tutorial of Framerj. We are going to be learning the basics. So after layers we need to talk about properties. A layer position, size, and colors, border radius, anything like that is going to be a property of our object. After that, you can also override or define extra properties with this code. And we are also going to talk about positions. So let's start with properties. We first need to have a layer. This is our layer, and we can add properties using this toolbar. For example, defining the position, the size of the element, the background color, if we want some opacity, the border color, if we want to be a radius, if we want a shadow, what kind of shadow do we want, for example, something like that. Want to scale it or make a rotation. Okay, this is what the software is writing for us in CoffeeScript, but we can do the same with code. This is what we are going to be doing, and as I told you before, you can create a new layer with keyframes. I'm sorry, I think it is shortcuts, like that. You can change the name of the layer, and the same properties, width, height, background color. You can even write the name of the color, and border. As you can see, Framerj gives you some options, so you don't have to write all the code. For example, like that. And one thing that is very important, remember to use indentation, because if you don't use them, there is going to be an error. You can see it here. So you have to put all the properties inside the element. Let's say you now have another button. And now you want to, you want to add, for example, another property to the first one. You can do it like this, button x equal, and the position you want for that button. So instead of doing it here, x, like that, you need to write this code. And if you want to override some of these properties, you have to do the same. Button, let's say, now you don't want to be a circle anymore. So if you write these properties after your code, it's going to be overriding them. And this is what we have been doing. We are going to talk about positions. You can define the position of an element, taking into consideration the other one. For example, in this case, we have two elements, and one can start where, for example, in this case, at the mean position of, for example, layer B is starting at the minimum position of layer A, and in this case to the max position, and X is for the horizontal position of layer A. You can also center a layer using mid and mid Y, mid X and mid Y, and then we can also center the element taking all the canvas into consideration. So I have an example for that. This one. Okay, in this case we have this box, the blue one, is starting, we define that here, is starting at the maximum position of the red box. It means that when the red box finishes, we start the blue we start the blue box, and then the other option is to center. For example, in this case, okay, we can put right here blue box, center, and it's going to be centered inside the canvas, not taking this layer into consideration, just the canvas. You can also center it with X and Y, so it's vertically centered. Okay, that's all for now. After that, we are going to be talking about hierarchies.